tone of everyone's voice is polished. The party is catered. There are large steel tubs with icy craft beer and bite-sized burgers on long wooden platters and paper cones overflowing with shoestring fries. There are loot bags with cookies iced in each child's name, the cellophane tied with thick satin ribbon. The back fence is lined with a strip of mature trees, newly planted, lifted and placed by a crane. There's no sign of the unpleasant back alley they abut, the dwellers from the rehab housing units 4 blocks away, the sewers that overflow in the rain. The grass is an admirable shade of green. There's an irrigation system. The polished concrete patio off the kitchen is anchored with carefully arranged planters of boxwood. There is a shed that isn't really a shed. Its door pivots. There's a proper light fixture. 3 children belong to this backyard, to the towering 3-story home that has been built on the double lot, unheard of in an urban neighborhood like this. The 3-year-old twins, a boy and a girl, are in matching seersucker, and they've let the mother of this audacious house style their hair nicely, swept, patted. The older boy, 10, insists on wearing last year's phys ed uniform with a stain on the t-shirt. Hot chocolate or blood, the guests will wonder. But Whitney's husband had convinced her to pick her battles wisely in the 15 minutes before the party begins. By 3:30 in the afternoon, she has let go of the urge to rip the gym shirt off him, to wrestle him into the powder blue polo she bought for the occasion. She has let go of the hosting stress and feels the satisfying high of everyone enjoying themselves. She has impressed them all enough. She can tell from the glances, the subtle pointing between friends who notice the details she hopes they will. She thinks of the photos that will smatter social media tonight. The hum is loud and peppered with laughter, and this air of conviviality satiates her. This noise is the reason Mara, next door, doesn't come. She got the heavy cardstock invitation in her mailbox the month prior, like everyone else, and slipped it straight into the recycling bin. She knows these neighbors don't really want people like her and Albert there. They think she's got nothing to offer anymore. Her decades of wisdom don't matter in the least to those women, who march around like they've got it all figured out. But that's fine. She can see and hear everything she needs to through the slats in the fence while she tidies her own garden, plucks at the tips of new weeds until her lower back is too sore. Then she'll move to the mildewed patio chair. She notices something in the crispy-petaled branches of her hydrangea bush. She gives it a shake. A paper airplane falls nose first into the dirt. Another one she's missed. She found several in her yard Thursday morning. She bends to collect it as she hears Whitney's voice crest above the guests, greeting the couple from across the street. That couple, Rebecca and Ben, make a point of finding the host as soon as they arrive. They've got 20 minutes and a potted orchid to give her. Rebecca has to get to work. Ben has Rebecca to appease, or he'd have stayed home. He is quiet while Rebecca and Whitney exchange pleasantries. Whitney compliments and inquires. She paws Rebecca's hand and then her shoulder, and Rebecca concedes. She is charmed in a way she isn't usually. She hopes nobody interrupts. Ben's hair is still damp from the shower, and he smells like the morning. He feels Whitney's glance at him while she speaks to his wife, his hand in the back pocket of Rebecca's white jeans. He pulls her closer. Rebecca can sense that he isn't listening to her conversation with Whitney. Not really. And she is right. He is watching the magician twirl a colorful scarf around one of Whitney's giggling twins, the girl. She has found Ben's friendly eyes. He's not overly social with other adults, but the children are always drawn to him. He is the favorite teacher. He is the playful uncle. He is the baseball coach. From across the yard, Blair watches as Ben and Rebecca